The dust has settled on the Chinese Grand Prix, revealing Max Verstappen's effortless mastery of the Red Bull machine once again. However, amidst his predictable dominance, a more intriguing narrative unfolded further down the grid. Sergio Perez's discomfort in the Red Bull was unmistakable as he struggled with the fierce competition from the chasing pack. Could this be the initial hint that the rival teams are narrowing the gap? With Miami on the horizon and the major teams set to unleash their first significant upgrades of the season over the next two races, the question looms larger. Who will rise to challenge Red Bull's supremacy? As the Formula One supremacy battle heats up, it's time to explore the eagerly awaited upgrades set to debut in Miami. The standout surprise of the Chinese Grand Prix was McLaren, led by Andrea Stella, emphasizing the importance of seizing every opportunity that arose as the weekend unfolded. With the sprint race format offering numerous chances to excel or falter, the MCL38 emerged as the closest contender to Red Bull, driven by the talented Lando Norris. Despite benefiting from the safety car, McLaren managed to finish ahead of Perez's RB20. Looking ahead, the 2024 season, much like the previous two, appears to be under the shadow of Max Verstappen's dominance. The RB20, particularly in Verstappen's hands, comfortably maintains its lead over the competition, showcasing Verstappen's significant speed advantage over Perez. McLaren's victory in China might have occurred even without Max Verstappen's participation, but Andrea Stella dismisses such speculative scenarios. His focus is firmly on narrowing the gap with Verstappen, not dwelling on what could have happened in his absence. Stella expressed admiration for Verstappen and Red Bull's consistent success, acknowledging the complexities of maintaining such dominance in Formula One. Despite McLaren, Ferrari and Mercedes refraining from major changes in 2024, they continue to strive for improvement. In Miami, the first round of changes will debut for McLaren, Ferrari and Mercedes, marking a crucial moment to validate McLaren's developmental path established in Austria since 2023. Over the past year, McLaren's development has outpaced other teams, although Red Bull's early cessation of development indicates a behind-the-scenes focus on a dramatic car overhaul, a process that demands months of redesign work, according to Stella. While recent losses in ground may seem apparent, they stem from prior gains. Stella remains optimistic, suggesting that sustaining this trajectory could lead to catching up with Red Bull in the coming year. Lando Norris conveyed his optimism by emphasizing that achieving race victories is within their grasp. The upcoming package for Norris and Piastri's cars in Miami, though smaller in scale compared to those unveiled in Austria and Singapore last year, holds significant importance. Andrea Stella mentioned that they anticipate notable advancements from these updates, which will be observed closely on the track. In China, Stella highlighted the importance of finding the right correlation between wind tunnel data and computational fluid dynamics (CFD) simulations. While their correlation rate has been positive over the past year, uncertainties persist, as unexpected surprises are always a possibility in Formula One development. During early season qualifying, McLaren showcased impressive tyre warm-up capabilities, yet their race performance lagged behind Ferrari's, particularly evident in Miami's expected high asphalt temperatures. The upcoming upgrade package aims to enhance the MCL38's overall performance and tyre management, crucial for race day in Miami, where controlling rear overheating is paramount. McLaren faces challenges compared to Ferrari and Red Bull regarding rear overheating issues, prompting focused attention on this improvement. Their objective is to prevent overheating and compete more effectively with Ferrari on tracks demanding greater rear stability. While McLaren acknowledges that their upcoming improvement package might not be enough to surpass Ferrari, the latter is gearing up for significant enhancements at Imola, followed by smaller tweaks for Miami. Ferrari plans to celebrate its 70th anniversary at Miami, updating the SF24 livery with classic red, white and yellow stripes for a memorable weekend in the United States. The historical significance of light blue for Ferrari traces back to its use in the Scuderia's uniforms. Over time, the colour evolved into two distinct shades, notably Dino Blue, a deeper hue favoured by Arturo Merzario and Clay Ragazzino in 1974. This departure from the iconic red Ferrari outfits marked a unique period in the team's attire, as blue had been a traditional colour for work uniforms at Maranello, as seen in published images from Ferrari's archives. The lighter shade, Azzurro La Plata, reminiscent of the Argentinian flag, found its place in Ferrari's history through drivers like Alberto Ascari. known for his lucky blue shirt and helmet, and later adopted by notable figures like John Surtees, Lorenzo Bandini, and Niki Lauda during their time with Scuderia Ferrari. Although not conventionally associated with Scuderia, the reintroduction of light blue in Miami highlights its historical relevance. This colour choice reflects a lineage of racing legends who embraced blue as more than just a colour, but a symbol of luck and success, further enriching Ferrari's colourful history beyond its iconic red hue. Mercedes is set to surprise with upgrades aimed at outperforming even their customer teams in Miami. The W15 is expected to showcase significant enhancements during the upcoming GP, addressing recent performance dips. The German constructor is keen on reversing their downward track, evident from their recent shortcomings. Miami's race will likely unveil a revamped package, emphasizing Mercedes' determination to stay competitive. The Chinese Grand Prix presented a mixed bag for Toto Wolff's team. While Lewis Hamilton's impressive performance in sprint qualifying set a positive tone, his struggles during the race weekend showcased the challenges Mercedes faced. Despite finishing second in the main race, thanks to Fernando Alonso's defense against Max Verstappen, Hamilton's qualifying difficulties, landing him in P8, signalled underlying issues with the W15. George Russell's struggles mirrored Mercedes' challenges, as he also faced a disappointing session and a slower pace on race day. With McLaren and Aston Martin outpacing them, Mercedes finds themselves off the pace, hindering their ability to challenge Red Bull. Toto Wolff acknowledges the need for improvements to rectify the team's performance shortfall, emphasizing the urgency to address these issues moving forward. Toto Wolff, during Mercedes' race review, emphasized the tight competition behind Red Bull, highlighting how minor adjustments could significantly impact finishing positions. Mercedes plans to introduce developments in upcoming races to enhance the car's performance, focusing on improving the aeromechanical connection that's currently lacking. The team's goal is clear: to address fluid vane separation issues and stabilize the W15's aerodynamic map, especially at specific speed ranges, through significant efforts and a comprehensive package of improvements to the floor, both above and below. These enhancements aim to rectify flow trends and boost overall performance. The middle section of the single-seater will undergo corrections, particularly in the side pod region, with potential reshaping to gain additional space in the undercut area. There's anticipation about whether Mercedes will introduce a new rear wing that has been in development, aimed at maximizing rear load. This update addresses the imperfect context created by the current configuration of the beam wing and its combined work with other components. The team aims to improve effectiveness and optimize aerodynamic performance, showcasing their commitment to continuous development and innovation. Mercedes is gearing up for a strategic move to unlock the car's hidden potential and extend their development scope. The upcoming floor upgrades are expected to address their long-standing challenge of widening the setup window, a key issue for over 2 years. It's uncertain if these changes will elevate a team to challenge Red Bull directly or simply shake up the order behind them. Do you think any of these updates could empower a team to challenge Red Bull? And if so, which team might have the best chance? Share your thoughts in the comments.